Can you tell me about Ada and how you guys met and decided to
Mhm.
run together?
Yeah, so we met, I think, like last year, just kind of like through
I know she's in ASG as well, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
has been.
she's an SG, but I think like honestly, like really can't remember like the first time like I talked to her. Honestly, I think we just like met through like mutual friends, and like I guess there's like a friendship kind of like grew from there. So we've been friends since like last year, and she's been ASG too. So like we're always like talking about like ASG stuff, and like she was on. I asked her to join like the Improving You team last year, and she was on that, so we got to work together through there. So I got to see like just like how like like good of a worker she was, like how like the idea she brought to the table and like the execution that she brought to the table too was like huge. So I think like so yeah, we just been friends for like a minute, and like I guess like when we decided to like run for like office, like I'd actually like like decided like a minute ago like I wasn't gonna run because I think like that had been something I wanted to do for like since I was a first year, but I think like when it really came to it, I was like, oh, like I don't know if like I'll have like I don't know if like I'm cool with the time commitment of it and all that type of stuff, and so I like wasn't gonna run at all. But then like Ada like FaceTime me just like randomly. I was like, oh, like dude, like we need to run, like for office, like fuck it, like let's do it.
Yeah.
I was like, so I think she's like always been a person that's like like driving me to like reach like like my potential and stuff. And that's something I really like respect like out of a friend. First and foremost, like she's always like pushing me and driving me to like think out of the box and like think creatively and like think towards like implementation and feasibility and stuff. Like she's been like a huge person like throughout this campaign. It's like brought me down to earth as far as like the stuff. Like I like to think kind of like really big picture and like out of the box, but she's like really trying to like she's like been the person to be like, okay, like that stuff is cool. Like I like that you're thinking like that, but like let's focus on like actual like feasible stuff for sure. So I think she's been like yeah. So we've met. So like we've been friends for like a minute now, and I'm definitely excited to like if we're elected to like be able to work with her in like a like an increased capacity in the future.